Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
We have breaking news. Zia Anderson and Naeem Ali are here to report. A gruesome discovery inside of a U-Haul truck. A man murdered and stuffed into a trash bin. Police are on the scene of an early morning shooting where they say a man has died.
Trying to piece together the who, why, and how in this homicide investigation.
What's up, guys?
Hey, we're back.
We're back.
For another episode of True Dat.
And today it's not murder.
No, today it's a different type of true crime.
I know, I'm kind of excited. Not that it's not fascinating with the murder stuff, but it's kind of fun to take a little detour. Like, researching this one was interesting, and then I also didn't have nightmares.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Cool.
Yeah, and I kind of understood it.
Right. You're like, I get this.
Yeah, I'm like,
you're like, I would do this.
Right. I kind of feel where you coming from, bro. Yeah, I kind of understand this one.
This one's weird because there's a lot of controversy on whether. So I guess, first of all, I'm Zia. Hi.
Hey, I'm Naeem Ali.
I just jumped right into that. I got too excited. I had too much caffeine. This is James Scott. So this guy was the cause of a flood in, was it 1993 in Illinois. And it caused $15 billion worth of damage.
Yeah.
To houses, a gas station exploded. They had farmland that was all flooded.
Yeah,
like it was
basically like
bad.
an entire town.
Yeah, but no
a
one
couple
died.
Towns.
A couple towns, but no one died.
Yeah, right. Nobody died.
Which is insane, by the way.
Yeah, true.
How is there that much flooding and an explosion and no one died?
Yeah, he was kind of lucky.
He was really lucky.
Yeah.
He could have had manslaughter. Well, would that
Yeah.
be manslaughter or murder?
That's probably manslaughter because his intentions weren't to kill anybody.
Right.
It would have just kind of happened by accident.
He was just trying to party.
Yeah, he just wanted to party.
He's like, I don't want my wife bothering me, so I'm going to make sure she's stuck at work.
Yeah. You ever be at a party and then your girl call you and she's like, what you doing? When you leaving? He's just like, oh my God, I got to leave now. I just started having fun. Okay, I know it's 1 a.m. I get it. And you're like, you know what? Here I come. And then you see it's raining hard than a motherfucker. And you see a weak spot in a damn levy. He's like, yo, I can fuck it.
He sat there and he's like, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, sometimes you got to cause disasters.
Which is hilarious, by the way. They called this oh my God, what did they call it? I need to look at what they called it because I've never seen this as a charge anywhere ever.
Oh, yeah. What was it called?
But it was created as a charge, and I think it was like 1979, which means someone else has done this.
Was it environmental catastrophe or something
It
like
was
Yeah,
something
it was some shit like that, yeah.
Oh, arrested and charged with, causing a catastrophe.
That's crazy. He caused a catastrophe.
That's so
How
funny.
many people in life can say that?
Not many, right?
I doubt it. I'll take a wild guess and say 3. I'll say 2 more people after him.
I wonder if that's something we could look up. I'm actually really curious.
Yeah, I'm sure you can look it
How
up.
many people have been...
And I'll say at least one of these 3 people was a wildfire.
Oh!
Because people cause wildfires.
That's true.
People go on a hike
Arson.
and they smoke cigarettes while they're hiking. Which I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, I was a freaking psychopath. I was never a heavy smoker. Like, I would only ever smoke, like, a few cigarettes here and there, but it was mostly if I drank, I would smoke.
Okay.
But I would still smoke during the day, and I would smoke right before getting on the stair machine with a weighted vest on.
What the hell?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. And I could do it just fine. I don't think I could do it now. I think I would die. But I was, like, 20, and I smoked a cigarette, and then I'm like, okay, weighted vest, let's go. And BJ Penn's sitting next to me, and he's like, this girl's an animal. And I'm over here like, I just sucked a cigarette down, and I got wasted yesterday. I don't know.
Damn. Well, you know what? I even understand that. Smoking a cigarette while you're exercising.
That's a little crazy.
If you hiking and smoking, it's like, come on, yo. You got to pick a side. You either healthy or you not.
That's a
You can't do
can't be
both. You
both.
can't be exercising and smoking. Like, come on, yo.
That is wild. That always tripped me out when I would also see in movies people are smoking while they're eating.
That's nuts. That's crazy.
Like, I don't understand that.
That is crazy.
How are you tasting your food?
Yeah, I've never seen that. I would hate to see that.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, you just put a new thing in my head.
Well, there used to be smoking and non-smoking sections in restaurants.
That's true. But I always assume, okay, you smoke before you eat.
Mm-hmm.
Or after. During is crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this guy,
This guy's crazy.
He also arson, by the way. He had 2 arson charges.
Yeah.
He burnt down a school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was his thing. He was into this.
He just like creating chaos wherever he went.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny too. Okay, here's my question, because this is one of those cases where there's a lot of back and forth on whether or not he's actually guilty.
Right.
Do you think he's actually guilty?
If not fully, I think he participated, you know?
He said he was moving some sandbags because he saw a weak spot or something.
Yeah, see, I don't believe that.
That's what. So it was the cop or the investigator who had already arrested him for arson previously, who saw his interview on TV of him saying he was up there trying to help, and he was like, "This doesn't look right."
Yeah, yep. You already got locked up for arson before. You weren't trying to help this situation.
And then, but it's weird because he got found guilty, and then they took it back and then charged him again.
Yeah.
It was really weird. Like, it's back and forth.
That's weird.
But there's no, because they had experts come in and say, this is where, to me, he might not be guilty. Maybe he like was messing around, but maybe he didn't cause it, because the levee broke, and a bunch of the and there's like people who are God, what's the word I'm looking for? Experts saying that it was just natural wear and tear, like it was caused by a natural disaster, and because that wasn't the only levee that broke. A whole bunch of them upstream also broke during the same flood.
Yeah, okay.
That is the only part.
That's fine, but this is the only thing that I say to that. Sometimes there's like the straw that breaks the camel's back.
But if they were upstream...
All right, I mean, I guess if it broke first, maybe so.
Right, I don't know. He still could have done it. I'm not sure. I was just reading some of it, and I was like, that's weird.
If the section he was in broke first, it's his fault. If the section he was in wasn't broken yet and he was moving sandbags, that's still partially his fault. Even if it was eventually going to break. Because
they did say that it had just been looked at, and they said it was safe.
Right.
Like, it had just been inspected.
And why?
Before.
But why is he there?
Why? That's a good question.
What are you there for?
Because he wanted to drink.
You're not fucking
party.
Captain Planet, bro. You're not gonna fucking stop the levees from breaking. If that shit gonna break, it's gonna break.
He said he was helping, like, because I think there was a huge rainy season that year, and people were already putting sandbags up, like, to create a barrier from a potential flood. So he was saying that he had been helping out. He was helping out, and I think he did maybe the opposite. I don't know.
Yeah, see? He's helping out.
He saw an opportunity, and he took it.
Yes. He was like, I want to chill at the bar with my homies.
And his wife was a waitress, and he was trying to trap her at work. I think that's what he said.
You stay home.
That's so funny.
I'm going to crack this levee real quick. Now you got to live at work.
He listened to a Led Zeppelin song and it was like, I have a genius idea. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He also had a troubled past. I mean, I guess it does make sense.
For him, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
If he had been arrested for anything, for retail theft, I wouldn't have I'd have been like, maybe it wasn't. But come on, bruh.
He did set 2 fires.
Yes, the shoe fits.
That's true.
You setting fires?
He dabbled in fire, and then he was like, let's see about water.
Yeah, he likes catastrophes. He likes ruining things.
He's 55. He's eligible for parole next year in 2026.
Damn.
You think they should let him out?
Yeah, you gotta let him out.
I think so. He has cancer, too. He's like fighting cancer in prison.
Come on, you gotta let him out.
I feel like he served since when did he go away? Was it 1993 or was it 19?
I think it was 93, right?
That's a long time.
If it was 93, if it was 93, that's a long ass time. But I mean, he deserved every minute of it if he caused
If he caused it,
that
yeah.
flood.
I mean, look, again, no one died, but $15 billion of damage.
That's the
is so
most damage
much.
you could cause. That's the amount of damage the Avengers cause when they fighting fucking aliens and shit. When Hulk fighting, he caused $15 billion in damage.
There was supposed to be a show, and it never got made. And I actually think this was a huge missed opportunity on Marvel's part. There was supposed to be a show about the cleanup crew.
That would have been the best show ever.
Right? It would have been, because it's so funny, because you just watch all these movies and like, yeah, I get it. They're saving the world from an alien invasion, blah, blah, blah. But the damage that's done to the city.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So,
It would be constant cleanup.
constant. These guys
Like,
would have job
constant.
security forever.
Yes. Damn, that's crazy.
I think about that too, so they're showing all the people that they save. They're like, oh, Spider-Man scooped some little girl out of the way.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're seeing stuff crashing into entire apartment
Yeah,
buildings
right.
where thousands of people are living in.
Damn, yeah, just a bunch of other people dying
They're all
and shit.
dead.
That's fucking crazy. And also, the physics of it doesn't work. Like, if a superhero fucking flew down and tried to pick you up, like, going super fast, or Spider-Man swung down and tried to grab, he would, like, break every bone in your body.
Yes, it's like
It would destroy you. And you would have whiplash. You probably snap your spine. It'll be over.
Yeah.
They can't just pick you up like that and fly faster than the speed of light. That's crazy.
That's true. I feel like that's you're Spider-Man. You keep getting sued because you keep
Yeah, because
accidentally.
you're just killing people. Or you paralyzing people. Or if you Superman, you literally just flying through people's body. Like, you just tearing them in half.
That's the first episode of The Boys. Do you ever watch the TV show The
Yes,
Boys?
yep.
Yes, where A-Train runs through the dude's girlfriend.
Yeah, yep.
And she just explodes.
He just holding their hands.
Yes.
Yes, that's what happened. That would be happening every day. People would just be running right through people and swinging right through people and flying right through everybody.
Yeah, for every person that they save, they kill like 30 more.
Yes.
It'd be a liability.
Well, I mean, it could never happen. They would treat them like nuclear weapons, I think.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They would immediately lock them up.
Yes, because they'd be like, wait, so Superman, you're an American? Boom, that's a war.
Oh, that's
a
true.
war. You're an American Superman?
I mean, that was the whole Watchmen thing was Dr. Manhattan was basically... Wait, it's been a little while since I've watched it, but he was basically...
Didn't he fight in the war? He's like a weapon.
Yeah, he was a weapon, but also
He was a scientist first.
They used the threat of nuclear war to get, or use Dr. Manhattan to get everybody to stop with the threat of nuclear war. It was like, hey, he's the enemy, so now we all have to come together.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. It was like the smartest guy in the world was the one that thought that up. He
That's
wasn't wrong.
crazy. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why that shit couldn't exist. But you need superheroes for shit like this. When somebody fucking wants to hang with their homies and they crack a levy. Because then it's like, if there's a superhero in that situation, this will be cleaned up in 4 hours. You see what I'm saying?
Storm. All you needed was Storm to come in, control the water, stop it until they could repair the dam, and then you're good.
Or tell Storm, yo, just flood exactly at the diner where my wife is working. Flood there so that she can't leave, so she's trapped in there.
I think it was also it flooded the only road between two states for like 200 miles, so you couldn't get between the two.
Yeah.
I wonder how long that lasted.
That's fucking crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, I remember when I was married, it's times where I would call my ex-wife and just tell her we needed shit. So she had to stop and get shit from that.
Can you stop and get this thing from the store?
Oh, yeah, you know what? We need some screws. We don't got no more screws.
She's like, what are you scrung? Why are you screwing so many
we
things?
We got pictures. I got hang pictures. Can you stop and get screws, please? Yeah.
Oh, I think that's maybe not the best sign.
Yeah, nah, it's not at all.
That's not a great sign.
Yeah. That's like how I used to feel with my mom. When I was a kid, my mom would be at work and she'd be like, yeah, I'm leaving work late tonight. I'm not leaving until 9 o'clock. I'd be like, yes. Hell yeah. You see what I'm saying?
See, it's so funny because you always kind of want what you don't have. Like, my dad was just, I don't know, man. He's got band practice until whenever. I was left to my own devices like 90% of the time.
See, that's popping.
It's popping until it's not great. And then you get older and you realize, damn, that actually really sucked.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like I would wander around town as a very young, like 12, 13 years old until like 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at
Damn.
night sometimes, completely to my own devices, talking to homeless people.
Damn,
Like
what?
we made friends with a
You
crackhead
could have
at
got
the park.
murdered.
Yeah.
What
I mean, it doesn't happen that much in Hawaii. I felt pretty safe, but yeah, we made friends with this dude Ozzy at Crack Park, and we would go there, and he would be definitely smoking meth, definitely
What?
on crack, and we would just go down there and eat our lunch, and he would be talking to us about some nonsense. I don't know.
What the hell?
And it was just me wandering around. Sometimes we'd go get high in the river. We would climb the banyan trees.
Wait,
get
and
high
how old
there.
are you when this is happening?
I'm like 14, 15.
I mean, all right, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's teenage activities.
Yeah. Wandering around getting high. But yeah, very, very much like there was no. And if my dad was home, he was like band practice or something. So my sister and I were melting cheese on bread. It
Yeah.
was great.
Damn.
Good time.
I mean, yeah, so he wasn't on your ass.
No.
My mom was on my ass. But I tell you what, boy. She used to fucking clock every little thing I was doing.
That's
I used to have to
funny.
be sneaky to get out.
See, my dad always goes back to the one time he caught me, but I wasn't even, it's hilarious. I was like 16, maybe, 16, probably was 16. And I snuck out with my friends, just a couple of my friends, Shelly and Travis, and we went to the park just to smoke weed. It was just the three of us sitting in the car smoking weed. And my dad found me and was like, haha, I found you. And I was like, whoa, at the park smoking weed.
Yo.
This is getting crazy. I did this earlier today.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can't be mad at that.
No. But it was really funny because he always goes back to that. And I'm like, Dad, you did that one time. That was one time. It was really funny.
Yeah, parents will always fucking overhype everything.
Yeah.
My mom caught me smoking weed in the car one time. And to this day, she tells everybody that, like, the car was filled with smoke. And it was me and, like, 6 of my friends. It was me and one of my friends. And I didn't even light it yet. It wasn't even lit yet. She came and banged on the door with a baseball bat. She was like, "You're not going to be smoking this shit in front of our house." I'm like, what the hell?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and she tells everybody it was him and all his friends, and the car was smoky, and he put the window down, all the smoke came out. I'm like, that's not what happened.
That's not what happened at all.
That's nowhere near what happened. It was me and one friend. It wasn't even lit yet.
It's like the dude who brags about hooking up with the hottest chick ever. And he's like, we did all this stuff, and then you see the chick, and you're like, ugh.
Right, like what?
Oh, no, man.
That's the funny thing about getting older. You get older, and because, like, I'm fucking 37 now. So now, like, it's girls that my friends used to brag about, like, yo, remember when I smashed such and such? You see her now, you're like, ew. Yo, stop bragging about that. She got like 8 kids.
That's what happens. All the girls that peaked in high school just had hella kids.
Yep.
And then, yeah, I mean, not all of them, but a lot of them. A lot of them. They just had a bunch of kids in there.
And now you just like moms.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with looking like a mom. You can look like a mom. I don't mind women that look like moms. All I'm saying is, hey, stop bragging about smashing them. There's no need for that.
Oh, that's what this guy was trying to do. James Scott.
Yeah.
He was trying to party and like bang some chick or something.
I'm sure. It had to be a woman involved with this.
Yeah. You think he was trying to bang some chick. And so he just, though, here's the weird thing though. He said that he did it. He admitted to it. Then he went to jail and was like, no, I'm innocent. He still says he's innocent. Which I find really weird. Like, if you already admitted to it, just own the admission.
Right.
Like, why go back on it at that point?
Probably because he didn't want to be in prison.
But
it's like too late, bro.
Does he think he can get out on good behavior, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, but shit. Now he got like a year left. And look, this is the thing. I understand the urge. I understand the urge to want to fucking... How do you say catastrophe as a verb? Catastrophize?
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 There is a word. Why can I never say
Catastrophize.
it? Catastrophize.
Catastrophize.
Thank you.
I understand
Never
the
say that word.
urge to want to catastrophize.
It's a hard word to say,
Yeah.
right?
I understand the urge to want to catastrophize. I get it. But if you do the crime, you got to do the time, bro. One time, I remember when my uncle got divorced. He divorced his wife. And shout out to my Aunt Mary. I love her to this day, though, even though, you know what I mean? And when they got divorced, we was angry. And then me and my cousins and my brothers went over there and we fucking broke all her windows out and then broke out the windows on her car.
Does she know?
So my whole life after that, I didn't think that she knew about it. And then when I was like 30 years old, my Uncle Sam was like, yeah, you know that like we knew that was y'all that did that. I'm like, what the hell?
Damn.
He was like, yeah, he was like, and y'all stupid as shit. He was like, we got divorced and that was my house. he was like, I had to move out of my house. Y'all broke the windows on her car that I bought. He was like, and I just had to pay for all that shit. I'm like, damn.
So you didn't help him. You just made it worse?
Made it way worse. Made it way worse. And he didn't even tell me. He didn't tell me until I was 30 years old. I did that shit when I was like 12.
That's hilarious. Oh, that's a good uncle.
A great uncle.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
And you still like the aunt too? Your aunt that he
Yes.
divorced? Yeah.
Yes, because she never said anything to me until after I told her. Until after I asked her if she knew about it.
And she was like, yeah, I
She was
know.
like, yeah. She was like, yeah, we
Oh,
we
that's
knew.
a good lady.
She was like, we saw y'all riding your bikes away from the house. I'm like, damn.
You guys were not smooth.
Fuck no. And we did it. It was like 5 in the afternoon. The sun was up in the summertime.
Wait, you guys
It was
didn't
bright
even
as
wait
shit
till
outside.
nighttime?
Fuck no. It was bright to the motherfucker.
I guess when you're 12, you're really not thinking about that
No,
stuff.
because my cousins were mad. That was their stepmom. So they was mad like, we got to move out. And they were pissed off.
Oh, that's so funny.
But then my uncle moved like 3 blocks away. So they was like, come on, let's just ride over there and break the windows. I was like, all right, let's do it.
You're like, I'm down.
Hell yeah, what?
did you use?
We get to fuck some shit up? Let's fucking do it, bruh. But that's a 12-year-old mind. How old was this motherfucker when he did
He
that?
had to have been in his 20s or 30s.
Yeah,
If
like,
he's
come on, bruh.
So if
you
he's-
can't do that.
93 and he's 55 now in 2025. What is that? 35 years ago? So he's like 20. This is this couldn't have been then. That's a rough 20.
That's a rough 20. Yeah, that's probably an interview they did with him years later.
Yeah, that
I
has
hope
to
so.
be. Otherwise, damn, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All that drinking and partying really. I knew it's so crazy how much drinking and partying messes you up. I knew a girl from back home who died when she was like 27
Damn.
from just drinking herself to death.
What the fuck?
She was in hospice at 27.
What?
Isn't that insane? Like, she just
Yes,
screwed her
that's
liver.
crazy.
Because you see alcoholics who are alcoholics for years.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess,
Well, I guess some people can't do it, or they overdo it too fast.
I think she was just drinking, like, vodka or alcohol or something and milk. Like, that's all she was.
What the hell is
Yeah.
she doing? You gotta get some water in there,
And
lady.
I don't know why that one hit me so hard. Like, I've known so many people that have died. And this girl and I weren't like, I knew her, but we weren't close, you know? Like, we weren't close friends. I just knew her from sort of the party scene. And she was, you know, a very nice girl. But just for some reason, that one hit me really hard. Because it wasn't like an accident. It's like she
just from drinking and partying
Yeah.
too much. Yeah, no, that happens. I've seen people that was their like whole life. Their whole life was drinking and partying. And then I remember with this one girl when I was in college, and she got in a car accident and died. And I just remember thinking like, damn, like you could just leave a party and just be like, yo, I'm going back to my apartment, and just that's just it.
That's it. That's how my mom died. She
Just
was
from
taking
overdoing it.
my sister. Well, she wasn't drinking, but she took my sister and her friend and her friend's daughter just for a drive to put them to sleep, because it's like how you take the kid for a drive to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And that was it. It's such a trip.
Damn, yeah, yo.
But yeah, that was another story, I think, too. Someone back home that got drunk, passed out in the back of the pickup truck they came in with their friend. Their friend got drunk, got in the car, started driving, got into an accident, and the kid that passed out in the back died.
What the hell?
Yeah. I think he got jail time for it, too.
Fuck. Yeah, because that's like, that's vehicular manslaughter or some
Yep.
shit. Yeah, yo.
A lot of stuff like that happened. I remember there was this other kid that I went to school with who I remember me and my friend used to make fun of him because he like really manicured his eyebrows. Like he had like, they were nice eyebrows.
Yeah.
He had them done really nicely. But yeah, he got into a fight with this dude outside of the bar and punched him. The guy went down, hit the back of his head
Yep.
on the curb, and died. And
Damn.
I think he's still in jail.
Yeah, that'll get you. You can't be punching people to death, yo.
No.
You can't. And you wouldn't even think that you could do that, but you could do that.
You can do that. It can be a complete accident. You just get into some fist fight, which is like so common.
It's so common.
Happens all the time. This kid's life was changed forever just because he punched some dude.
God damn.
Crazy.
Yeah, see, that's the worst. Killing somebody by accident. Mm-hmm. Come on, bruh.
There was.
Ain't nobody trying to do that. Ain't trying to kill nobody by it. That's the scariest part about like if you get drunk, blackout, and then you wake up home and you like, I fucking drove last night. Like, what the fuck? It's people that do that and they fucking murder somebody on the way home.
Mm-hmm. I just drive off.
Yeah, they
Hit
don't
and
even
run.
know. Yeah, nope. And they wake up the next morning, cops looking for them.
Not after driving, but I like blacked out and woke up in bed with jeans, belt, shoes, everything on.
Yep.
Like I just didn't take anything off and just fell into bed. If I had been driving like that, I mean, it would have been.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Nah, no. Insane.
Imagine blacking out and then fucking breaking a levy.
Yeah, what if he was blacked out
He
drunk?
might have been blacked out. He might have been completely blacked out and just been like, yo, you know what? You know what'd be fun? If I just caused a fucking flood right now. He's just over there fucking pulling on shit.
Oh, that would have been crazy. He's actually lucky that he doesn't have death on his conscience.
Yeah, true. He could have killed so many people.
Like $15 billion is a lot in damage, and it's not like you shouldn't still feel bad about that, but I feel like it's a completely different thing if you accidentally kill He could have killed so many people.
Yes. What if he killed fucking 1,000 people or something? That'd have been nuts.
Because that happens all the time. You hear about natural disasters and floods, and always people end up dying.
Yes, every time. That's how you know God was on his side. God was like, bruh, continue to party, bruh.
He's like, you're an idiot, but
Yeah.
we don't want you to kill anyone.
Mm-hmm. He was like, don't even worry about it. Nobody's going to die. Finish these drinks. They're going to be the last drinks you had for a long ass time.
Can you get alcohol in prison? You can.
I think they make it. Don't they make it out of piss?
Yeah, they do it in the toilet somehow. Like
Called
toilet.
Pruno.
What is it?
It's called Pruno. It's like
Pruno?
toilet water and like raisins or something that they like
Ew.
ferment. Yeah.
Ew, yo.
The lengths that people will go to not live with their own thoughts.
Yeah, right.
They're like, fuck
You
this.
got to get drunk in prison. I mean, I get what else you going to do in there?
That's true.
Ew, but not toilet water. Come on,
No.
bruh. There's people shitting in there, pissing in there, and you just drinking that shit.
That's just well. Think about alcoholics. They drink mouthwash if they have to. Like
Yeah,
there's a
that's
certain
crazy.
level where they're like, there's a little bit of alcohol in this. I'm drinking it.
But toilet water? Come on, yo.
So gross.
Anything that fall in the toilet don't exist no more.
Yeah, no.
I
it's
done drop phones in the toilet and be like, well, hey.
Get a little
Gotta get a
grabber.
new phone. Fuck this one. That shit over. I'm not touching anything. If one of my kids fell in the toilet, listen, bro. Adoption. It's over.
It's like, but Dad, I'm 15.
Hey, so
Doesn't
what?
matter.
You shouldn't have put your foot in the toilet, bro. Get out of here. You gotta go.
What happens if they step in like dog shit outside or something?
I mean, we could deal with that. We could wash that off.
But if it's human shit,
Yeah, yo, you don't want to be touching human shit.
that's nasty. Why? What is it about human shit that's so much grosser
That
than dog
is
shit?
just, no, it should not come in contact with other humans.
What about people that use shit when they have sex? Like that's a real.
That is crazy. That is, should be like certifiable shit. You're probably a serial killer. If you like doing shit play, bruh, you probably kill people.
They need to start looking at the serial killer's search like porn search history,
Mm-hmm.
and if that's on it,
Yep, I'm telling you. Every serial killer, I'm sure they like shit play. That's fucking disgusting.
I had a manager back when I worked in LA who talked about that. He was this gay dude, and he hooked up with some guy off an app, and the guy was into that. But it wasn't until they'd hooked up a few times that he
Yeah.
brought it up, and he was like, and he kept saying no. He was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So, but I guess one day he agreed to it. He's like, fine. So he starts, and the dude starts eating it. He started eating it.
Yo, look, so you said it first. I was going to say it. I'm so happy you said it. Yo, gay motherfuckers like doing shit play, yo. They do. They be eating shit. Gay people would like, sometimes gay people would be smelling like shit. You ever realize that?
I don't think I've ever smelled a gay person that smells like shit.
I used to work with this gay motherfucker. He used to smell like shit.
Maybe because he was eating it.
He probably was eating it, or one of my sister best friends, he gay, and he said that sometimes they fucking ass be like open and fucked up, and it be like ass juice falling out. So they be smelling like shit.
Oh,
Yeah, a gay man said that. I'm not saying I didn't say it. That's not a slur. I didn't say it. A gay man told me that.
Well, I have so many friends in the industry, friends who do porn and whatever.
And they all smell good. Well, maybe they might be good at wearing they shit right.
No, but I was gonna say they get ready for anal scenes by colonics and like cleaning. You gotta flush everything out.
Well, those are professionals.
Prepare.
You're talking about professionals. We're talking about Joe Schmo, some random gay guy who's just sucking anybody. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess if you're gay, you have to be careful. No wonder they're all so in shape. They can't go to Taco Bell and then they have to eat healthy to keep everything cleaned out good.
Yeah, because they got to do shit play later.
Oh, no.
That's fucking disgusting.
I don't know.
I was going to say, I'm so happy you said it first. So then I could just follow up with the, hey, guess what? You know who likes shit play? These types of guys.
I'm sure there are tons of straight dudes who are into it, too. I feel like
I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. And if they do like it, I bet they like it from a pretty lady.
I mean, I've heard. I feel like it was Jim that talked about this. Maybe Norton about lying under a glass table while a girl takes a dump on it.
Oh fuck no!
I think that was him.
I would throw the fuck up. Oh my god, I would fucking lose it.
How did we get here from a guy who caused a dam break?
Yeah.
How does this happen every time? Now we're talking about ship play.
Right. Well, I mean, he kind of broke the asshole of the city, caused diarrhea.
There had to have been tons of shit water floating around in a flood,
Oh,
right?
I'm sure. What?
Like, I'm sure it screwed up cesspools, caused everything to come to the surface.
You know, sometimes, like if it hits a cemetery, the dead bodies come out.
I've heard that before too. Yeah,
That's fucking scary.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine just seeing coffins open and dead bodies floating and shit? That's scary as hell.
I remember we had a flood back in like 2000, and it was a bad flood. Like parts of the roads got washed away. It was crazy, but I think no bodies came up, but a bunch of gravestones got washed away, and they were like in the soccer field. So now none of those people know where anyone was buried.
Yeah, I
anymore.
was how do you know? How do you put them back?
You can't put. I don't think you can unless people were alive and knew. Oh no, for sure this is their burial plot.
Yeah, or just put them anywhere.
Just put them. Like someone's
I mean,
buried
yeah, somebody's gonna come back and visit.
Somebody's buried everywhere.
That's true. Somebody is buried everywhere.
Because
they have to be. As many people die in the history of people.
Yeah.
Somebody is buried everywhere, yo. Like, damn.
Everywhere that you've ever been, someone has died and is buried there.
They say that Washington Square Park, we were just talking about this on Zach's show, that it was a massive burial ground first. And like most of New York City is like a burial ground. So we're walking on people.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And at what point do you have to say, okay, we need more space. This cemetery's got to go.
Yeah, right.
Over it.
Yeah,
Fuck
we're
it.
building over this. Probably after a bad storm.
Yeah, they're like all the gravestones are gone already anyway.
Yeah, after
so.
a flood or some shit, you're like, well, it's not a cemetery now. We can make a mall right here.
Because if you're looking at a gravestone from like 1790, whatever, no one's coming back to visit those people.
No.
Anyone they ever knew or have known have been dead for years. Like
Forever. Nobody's
doesn't
coming
matter.
back. Yeah, that's true. And I mean, shit. And like some places, I was in Maryland like a week ago, and I saw this house, and then in their yard, they had their own little like family cemetery.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's how you do it, yo.
Yeah.
Make people deal with their own dead bodies.
I think it's insane that we bury people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand the whole ritualistic of it, but at this point in time, we've gone past all that. We don't have the space for it.
Yeah.
It's insanity. Like, turn me in. There's a thing where you can become a tree. They can, like, grow a tree out of your
Yeah, I
body or
saw
some
that.
shit.
I like that.
That's
you
rad.
can become a tree.
Yeah.
You can become a mushroom.
Mm-hmm. You can become jewelry.
Yep, you can become like a diamond or some shit.
Yeah, something like that would be cool as hell.
Yeah, they should just turn everybody into diamonds.
Why not?
Fuck it.
Diamonds are, like, horrible bloodstones anyway.
Mm-hmm. Or, you know what they should just have? Like, if you don't have no money, they just have, like, a big, like, fire pit where you can just roll all your dead bodies and just dump them in there.
They did that during the plague, I think.
I mean, you might as well. I mean, it'll save space and money and time.
Yeah.
for some people.
Yeah, I think cremating, it seems like the better option, but I think I read somewhere that cremating is actually, or maybe Nick told me, but cremating is horrible for the environment.
Oh,
in some way.
really? I mean,
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense.
it's like something about the burning process is really, really terrible. But
Like carbon and shit.
Yeah, something like that. But
It's always carbon. Carbon always. Like, what the fuck y'all want us to do with everything? Stop breathing? Stop burning bodies? Stop killing cows? What are we supposed to do?
Yeah, if you're not going to give me at least a meat substitute that tastes exactly like beef, then I'm still eating cows.
Gotta eat cows.
Yeah.
Gotta burn bodies. What else do you do with them? If you bury them, then what?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're going to run out of space. We're going to run out of space really soon.
Yeah.
We need to start sending, like I don't know if they send trash up into space yet or if I saw that on Futurama, but either way, they just need to start launching dead bodies up into space.
That's crazy.
That'd be cool.
That'd be crazy. Just make a big ass slingshot.
Yeah, just launch
And
me out into
Shoot them
space.
motherfuckers out into space.
Float around forever. And maybe at some point, some crazy advanced civilization will find you and bring you back to life.
Wait, so would you wouldn't decompose in space, right?
I don't think you would because there's no oxygen.
Damn, what? Yes, and if somebody just finds you?
No bacteria.
What the hell?
Theoretically, maybe they could bring you back to life.
You're right. They don't decompose.
What the hell? Just floating around in space?
Yeah.
Damn, that somebody finds you and brings you in.
Be one preserved body.
Yeah? Damn, bruh.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, they should do that then.
Yeah.
They sent them all them random women to space. They
Yeah.
could send dead bodies to space.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if Katy
Fuck
Perry's
it.
going into space, do
Yeah.
something cool.
Right. Shoot a couple of dead bodies
She
up
didn't
there.
need to go.
Yeah, fuck no.
I feel like they started calling her an astronaut or something after she went. I think it was something like that, and you're just like, oh my God, stop it.
Yeah, I think they were saying they're technically astronauts.
No, astronaut. That's such an insult to astronauts who had to probably go to school for years and do all
Yes.
this training and all this crazy stuff. And some pop star is like, oh my God, I saw the Earth from space
Yeah.
and I felt so small. I don't know what she said, but I did listen to parts of the interview, and she sounds so dumb.
They all sound stupid as
Oh,
hell.
Lord.
I wonder how this guy sounds.
I want to hear it. Did you hear any interviews with him? Did they ever
No,
get any?
I didn't hear his voice.
There was a book written about him, and there was a Vice episode of Vice done about it. And there
I'm
are
sure he was country as all hell.
well, yeah, for sure, right?
Yeah,
Illinois.
he had to be.
Does Illinois have a southern accent?
I feel like everywhere that's outside of a city has a southern accent.
Is that how you just imagine it? Anyone you're just like, hello, ma'am?
Yes.
Anywhere that's not a city?
Yes, because you go to certain places in PA and they sound country.
That's how I felt. So in upstate New York, you'll go into places and they're playing country music. And for some reason, and I hate country music, like with every fiber of my being. But for some reason, it just annoys me more there because I'm like, you're not in the South. Stop it. Stop it.
But they're still like country people.
They
There's
are.
farms
Like, I
everywhere
get
and
it.
shit up
Yeah.
there.
But still.
But yeah, there's not their shit. They gotta make their own brand of country music.
Yeah, you figure something else out because this is not.
Yeah. Make some fucking up north, northern, cold New York country music.
Wonder what that would be.
I don't know. It'd probably be the same shit.
It would be the same, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Why is it always about a dog in a truck?
That's what they do. That's all you gotta do out in the country. You got your dog, your truck. You know how to fix a bunch of things. You also know how to break a bunch of things. You see what I'm saying? Know how to break some shit. Know how to chill with your homies and drink beers.
That part sounds nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's very Hawaii.
You know what? He probably thought like, yo, this is gonna just flood this one little section. There's no way this is gonna be that crazy.
He didn't realize it was gonna flood entire
I'm
towns.
sure that's what he thought. I've done things like that as a kid. Like, yo, this is gonna be this small little thing.
What did you do that you thought was gonna be small but was way bigger than you thought?
One time I was lighting like tissue on fire and then like waving it and throwing it out the window. And I lit one and threw it out the window and it landed in the bush. And then the bush caught on fire. And
Did it
then,
spread?
What the hell? Yeah, that shit spread. Then my mom had to fucking call 911. That shit got crazy. But her and my uncle put it out before the firefighters got there. But they still came.
They saved you from arson. You could have been arrested
Yes.
for being an arsonist.
Yes, just lighting that shit on fire and then fucking throwing it out the window.
I feel like it's just such a human nature to have a fascination with fire.
Yeah, it is. Like, what are you gonna do?
I mean,
You gotta play with fire.
You gotta play with fire. It's a big thing. I remember doing that. We were getting rid of our old couch, and it was just a nasty piece of shit couch. So we just set it on fire in the backyard. And we've got all these pictures of us just burning the couch, and we turned it into like a bonfire.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. And that's the thing. I feel like the backyard, to children anyway, is like the land where all things disappear.
Yeah.
Like, if you throw something in the backyard, it's like, nobody's ever going to find this. If you burn something in the backyard, you're like, yo, this is fine.
Yeah,
We in the
until your
backyard.
dad goes to mow the lawn. Then you get in a fuck ton of trouble.
Hell yeah. I remember one of my little cousins, he, whenever he had come to my mom's house, like, we would spend the night, and we didn't find this out till, like, months later. He used to take shits, and then if he had, like, streaks in his drawers, he'd throw them out the window. And then my mom just found a bunch of dirty fucking boxers outside.
No.
Yep. She felt like fucking 30, fucking
no.
30 pairs of drawers. Just shitty drawers. Because he was taking them off and throwing them outside.
Was he? What the At least have the decency to put them in the trash or something.
Nah, his dumb ass. Because, I mean, I probably was maybe 8 or 9 at the time. So he must have been like 6 or 7.
I guess you're not that smart at 6 or 7.
Yeah,
You're
fuck
just like,
no.
get rid of it.
Nigga was throwing drawers out the window. I'm like, yo,
That's
this is
so
crazy.
nasty. This is my question. How do you get streaks in your underwear? Are you just shitting yourself or are you not wiping well enough? Because either way, we need to have a conversation. 6 to 7 is fine, but I hear about this from grown men.
Probably a mix of both.
What the hell?
Wet farts.
Okay. I understand sometimes those sneak up on you, but
Yeah. But yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. But no, you can't be doing that as a grown-ass man.
you can't do that as a grown-ass man.
Nah, yo. You
Nope.
gotta know what's going on with your body. People
Right?
don't be in touch with their bodies.
Sometimes you just know. You're like, I can't go anywhere today. Today's not a
Yes.
day where I go places.
Yes,
I have to
sometimes.
be by the bathroom.
Yes, sometimes you just know. Like, all right, yeah, this one of those days. I asked one of my homies the other day. I said, yo, he had some Wendy's. I was like, when you eat like Wendy's and like McDonald's and all that shit, I was like, it don't make you feel a little sluggish. And he was like, no, man. He's like, I'm always just feeling a little sluggish. Just like, yeah, because you always eating that shit. What do you mean, no? Like, the fuck are you saying?
You just said no, but then that you always feel that way.
Yeah, and you always eat that shit. People just aren't in touch with their bodies. They don't realize what they doing.
That's true. I've noticed, I used to be able to eat just garbage food, but I've noticed that if I eat too much of a certain thing, like I can do pastries or like baked stuff like that, or if
Yeah,
I go to a
same.
good restaurant, no problem, but processed, like shitty stuff.
That'll get you.
I've done a snack stream and it's just a whole bunch of like processed, like I had this one, it was like a Mexican version of a Twinkie, which I already think Twinkies are nasty. Mexican version of a Twinkie, and it just tasted like grease and chemicals in my mouth. It was disgusting.
That is nasty.
It was one of the worst things I've ever had. But if it's stuff like that, like when I'm going to bed, my heart's beating fast. I'm like sweating.
Yeah.
It feels disgusting.
That shit is bad for you. That processed shit
Horrible.
is horrible for you.
But like if I bake a cake and I eat half a cake, I'm
That's
fine.
beautiful. Yeah, no, that's great.
No problem. Even though I've had an entire half a cake, but it's like I made it from real shit.
Well, yeah, the more you don't eat that type of shit, the more it fucks with you.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I'm finding. Fast food is not horrible yet, as long as I don't but I don't eat fast food very much. Yeah,
Yeah, I try not to.
it's good though.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, when you rushing,
Yeah.
trying to hurry up and do some shit.
Every once in a while, you just want some nuggets too, you know?
Yeah.
Damn it, I want some nuggets. All right, you know what I'm curious about this one though? So his initial, this is what strikes me as weird. I'm still unsure whether I think he's actually guilty.
Yes.
I'm not sure I do. Because he allegedly confessed to loosening sandbags to extend his partying window, right?
Yeah.
You're telling me the whole levy was being held up with
Which I get.
sandbags?
That's crazy. I get that.
I don't know.
I understand that.
This sounds like he was just on some shit and was like, haha, I did it. But I don't know if he actually did it.
Yeah. But why would you even play like you did it if you didn't do it?
Probably because he was on drugs and drinking,
and drinking,
boasting
true.
and just talking. Like, I've heard people talk some shit about stuff.
Yeah, I have.
Right? Like, where you're like, why would you admit to that?
That's true.
so dumb.
I've heard people lie about crimes.
Yeah. To make themselves sound cooler than they are,
Yeah.
to inflate his
He
sense
could
of
have said,
self.
he could have been telling people, like, yeah, I'm the one that caused that fucking flood.
Yeah.
Damn,
And
bro.
I'm honestly not sure.
I mean, I like to think that if you admit to something, then you did it.
You would like to think that. But it was only witness testimonies. There was no physical evidence that he did it. None.
Well, there's not going to be any physical evidence if there's a flood that destroys
true.
$15 million worth of fucking property.
Maybe he washed everything away.
Everything's gone.
But like, how do you actually break a levy? I feel like I should have researched this.
I
Like, how
don't
would
know how you break a
levy?
levy. I don't have a clue how you break a levy.
That's crazy.
Well, like levies in general, I was watching a thing on it. Like, they are kind of built to like in a way, like when you put a levee in it to prevent water from flooding, it actually ends up making the river move faster.
Oh.
And like rise in water level. And so while even if it's contained, it's like ramping things up. And I think like all the experts were saying it was a matter of time before it was going to fail anyway. And so yeah, I feel like that's the same thing with like Katrina. It's like, I guess it's like a short-term solution to a problem, but actually like flooding can be good for an area if it's like a natural thing.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
like some animals thrive off of like marsh. Like,
So
yeah,
maybe
so-
we're the idiots that we keep trying to build towns in areas
Yeah.
that flood. Maybe we should stop doing that.
That's the problem.
like he might have like fucked something up, but it was also like a circumstance that was like it was like pretty ripe for some kind of disaster.
Damn.
See, and I think that a lot of people are saying like, hey, this was a natural disaster. We have a tendency as humans to look for someone to blame.
1,000,000% of the time.
No matter what. So they're
True.
just looking for someone to blame, and he was there, and he's already shifty. He's already a shady dude. He has a sordid past.
Yeah, he's already setting fires and shit like
Right.
that. So why not throw this on him?
Like, it was just an easy, and he's there fiddling with sandbags,
Yeah.
which is probably stupid, but I don't know if that caused the whole levee to break.
Yeah,
I don't
why the
know.
fuck? I mean, I'm sure it didn't help.
I'm sure it didn't help, but I'm curious. I'm curious to see what people think, because I'm not fully convinced that he did it.
I mean, yes. Was it probably already fucked up? I'm sure. Was it probably already going to break? Probably. Matter of fact, definitely. Was it going to break in that moment? That's the problem.
That's true. That's true.
That's the problem.
Would they have been able to do something about it if
Yes.
if it was naturally going to break? Would they have been able to reinforce it, fix it?
Exactly. Like if it would have been a slow leak, if somebody heard something cracking, whatever the fuck.
They should just start having beavers in these areas.
Yeah, yo, get those motherfuckers a
Get a
job.
whole bunch of beavers in there.
Yeah, get them a fucking job. We should use animals more for things like that, like work, construction. We used to use horses. We barely do that now.
It's true. And I honestly think, I see this all the time on Instagram because I follow a lot of animal pages, and there's always some fucking asshole in the comments being like, animals are meant to be wild. They're meant to be... No, they're not. You think that animals don't want to be domesticated?
Yeah, they
you
do.
think they don't want to be in a warm, safe environment with
Yes.
no predators and unlimited access to
And
food?
food, yes.
Fuck out of here. Apparently, researchers have found out that foxes, there's like I don't know if it's a specific type of fox or all foxes, are actively trying to be domesticated.
I've
They
seen people
see
with
it,
pet foxes on like
Yes.
TikTok and shit, and I love it. I want one.
right? They're so cute.
They're the cutest thing.
So cute. I want a red panda. Those little bastards are
those
adorable.
things, they look like Pokemon.
Yes.
I like those things.
Yes, and raccoons. Raccoons are like, if you ever see domesticated raccoons, they're literally sitting there, fat as can be, watching TV and
Yeah,
eating
they hang out.
snacks. They're like, this is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, you could domesticate anything.
No, nothing wants to be wild.
No. And you could
Sucks out
give
there.
them jobs.
Give them, exactly, make them earn their keep.
Yes.
We're just over here taking care of them and not giving them any
Yeah.
responsibilities.
You could give them jobs at factories. All types of things.
Just picturing raccoons and hard hats.
Yeah.
Put those little hands to work.
Yep, have them build tall skyscrapers and things like that. Mm-hmm. It's all types of things you could do with animals.
That's true. It's true. And then we wouldn't need currency anymore.
No, just train animals to do everything.
Actually, I guess that's where we're probably headed with robots.
Yeah, true. But you got to make those. There's animals already made already.
That's true.
You just go grab an animal now. Yeah. Yeah, you got to fucking make a damn robot.
Oh, that's great.
We could get a squirrel now and fucking train his ass to run messages from here to there.
Well, I think is this a real thing that they used to do? They used birds. They trained birds to fly back and forth with messages.
Yeah, they did used to do that.
I mean, that was probably pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm sure some of those messages got lost.
They also have recently they used pigeons to carry drugs into prisons. Isn't that so funny?
That's beautiful.
What?
See,
they have little backpacks on, and they would drop them into the prison yard.
Yeah,
that's genius. You can't arrest a pigeon.
You can't.
What?
A little pigeon flying in with some drugs on them. What? There's nothing you can do about that.
That's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, I like that.
Little drug mule pigeons.
Yeah. That's what you do. That's what you do when you have that fucking can-do spirit, yo. When you just don't want to give up. You start
we'll
teaching birds how to do your fucking crimes for you.
I mean, that's like in like Drug Dealer 101 is you get kids to run stuff for you because they can't be tried. Like, it's not the same. They don't get in the same trouble as an adult, which is so funny.
And so imagine a pigeon.
Right. What are you going to do
Kids
to a pigeon?
still can talk. A pigeon can't even talk. He get caught. They don't even know who the drugs going to.
Oh, my God.
Pigeon can't even say a word. Pigeon can't snitch on you.
And you
Pigeon can't be a rat.
And you also can't stop a pigeon from flying into places.
Can't stop the pigeon. If he wants to fly away, what you gonna handcuff him? Can't.
Like, you could shoot him, I guess, but
You could kill him.
that still doesn't change anything.
But there's so many more pigeons.
So many pigeons.
You can do whatever you want if you know how to train animals.
Oh my God.
If you know how to train animals, you could do whatever type of crime. You could teach a bunch of crows how to kill somebody for you. Can you imagine that? A bunch of crows just swarming on somebody.
Okay, here's the thing. So if someone trains crows to kill people, are they charged? Are they the murderers, even though technically they didn't murder them? And how do you prove, how do you make that connection?
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't go to prison for that. Because how can they prove that you trained the crows to kill that person?
Right. But
that's how you get away with a murder.
Well, here's the other thing, though. I don't know because I've never actually looked into this, right? So, when dogs kill someone, is the owner responsible?
I think so. And they gotta be.
Right?
Yeah, because you own the dog. Nobody owns the crows.
But I guess, do you own crows? People have pet birds.
I mean, people do have pet birds. You might have pet crows, but would the police know that?
It says that most dog owners are held legally responsible under the principle of negligence or some kind of strict liability.
Okay.
But I think they usually will just put the dog to sleep sometime in a lot of cases.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad, but
that's fucked up. But what else can you do?
It sucks because it's weird because I guess part of it, right, is the dog's nature, but I think most of it comes down to how the dog is raised and taken care of, right? That's the whole. I got attacked by a pit bull once. It was so scary. I was riding in Hawaiian Acres. My aunt and I were out on a ride. We were riding horses. We were just trail rides, basically. We were riding by this pit bull that was going crazy, but it was on a chain. And the chain broke.
Oh shit!
And so the pit bull came running after me, and I was on my horse, but it jumped up and bit my horse in the butt, in the flank, ripped it open. My horse reared up, threw me off.
Damn.
My Auntie Becky was freaking out. She was screaming, and she was like, "Get out of here!" And she's screaming at the dude to come get his dog, and he grabbed the dog and was holding onto the chain. I didn't even think about this. I kind of want to ask her now, did anything ever happen from that? Did she turn him in?
Did she call the cops?
Yeah, I have no idea. I think the dude just got his dog and we rode home after that. But, it was, I want to know.
Yeah, the owner has to be held responsible for some shit like that.
I feel like anytime you see a dog chained up in a yard, too, that's not great.
Yeah, no, it's not. Fuck no.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel good about that.
Yeah, I don't walk. I try not to walk past dogs that's just on the fucking chain.
Yeah.
I've been chased too many times. I also got attacked by a pit bull before. Like, that shit is fucking scary.
It's terrifying.
Yes.
Because it was focused on the horse at first, but I thought it was going to turn and attack me, and that's what my aunt thought, too. I was getting ready to climb a tree.
Yeah.
I was like, there's
Shit,
a tree
that's all you can do.
That's all you can do. I was like, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my neighbor's dogs had got loose. And I was walking to the bus stop, and they started chasing me. And I ran and got on top of this guy's truck. And then he was yelling at me to get off his truck. I'm like, fuck no.
Like, hell no, arrest me.
I'm like, I'm gonna look at these fucking dogs.
I would let
Fuck
a kid
no.
be on my truck if the dog was chasing them. I'd be like, it's fine. Stay up there until we get the shit under control.
He was freaking out. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Get off my truck. No.
Damn. Yeah, dogs, they can be scary. I love dogs, though, but I know they can be scary.
I love dogs. Don't like cats.
Interesting. I'm a cat person. Love them.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
You know why? Because they do their own thing.
Yeah, but cats, I've been attacked by cats twice.
That can happen, too. I know that cats can be really brutal also.
Unprovoked. I never did anything to these cats.
They're just like, fuck you.
Just minding my business, yes, and just jumped on me, clawing me up. I never did anything.
And cats can kill you, too. They can.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What?
I'm sure.
Well, cats can kill some people. A cat can't kill me.
I will stomp this bastard.
What? Every time I got attacked, I just threw the fuck out of it. And then it will run back and attack me again, and I would throw that bitch again.
That's how I feel about chickens.
Yeah.
Those little fuckers. Roosters. There was one that my uncle had that used to chase us all the time. It would chase us down the driveway, pecking at the back of our legs. Mm-hmm. Eventually, we ate it.
Ooh.
Wasn't very good because it was a rooster, but
yeah,
still.
nobody really eats the rooster.
No, we turned him into a stew, but fuck that asshole. I was happy to eat him. I was like, you little bastard.
That's crazy. Yeah, sometimes birds are aggressive.
Aggressive.
Turkeys are very aggressive. I got cornered by some turkeys like 6 years ago.
Where was this?
In Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
I used to work at this place in Montgomeryville, PA. And I had to go to like this other location where they just store all the files.
Yeah.
And it's like one security guard that works there. Nobody works there. So it's like one car in the parking lot. I parked my car like right near the entrance. And like fucking 12 turkeys just come around the corner.
Jesus.
I'm like, what the fuck? And I was just going to try to like hurry up and walk in. And then they like cut me off and started walking towards me. So I got back in the car and closed my door. And then they were just like circling my car and shit.
They marked you for death.
Hell yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
The turkeys were like this one.
Mm-hmm. I had to call the security guard. And he ran out and like scared them off. He had the loud ass horn.
Turkeys are stupid as shit, I think. I think that, I don't know if this is true, but if they look up when it's raining, they'll drown themselves.
What
I don't know
the hell?
I don't know if that's real or if that's just something
I could believe it. They're assholes for sure.
Yeah.
Because I could have ran all those niggas over. I could have ran each and every single little turkey over. If I wanted to, I could have put that bitch in reverse and do.
You should have. You'd have had dinner for a long time.
True. Would have had a lot of turkey.
A lot of turkey. Mm-hmm. I see a lot of wild turkeys running around, and it kind of like makes me wonder what wild turkey tastes like.
Yeah, is that different than the kind that's at the supermarket?
I don't know. I'm not against hunting. I'm not against trying to find out.
Yeah, I eat a wild turkey.
Why
you know
not?
what I see? You know what I've been seeing lately? Whenever I'm in Delaware, fucking vultures.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't even know those birds still existed.
They
places.
have vultures in Delaware.
What the?
Yes. Whenever I see roadkill, probably within maybe the last 3-4 months, I've been seeing vultures.
How big are they?
Huge.
They are huge. That's what I thought, but I've never seen one.
Like a fucking eagle. Like an ugly eagle. You know how there's like a bizarro Superman?
Yeah.
That's what vultures is, the eagles. They like a bizarro fucking eagle. Just all mangled and fucked up looking.
And they just come by and eat a bunch of dead flesh.
Yes, just digging into the whatever is dead in the middle of the road.
That's nasty.
Yep. Fucking vultures, yo.
Ugh. All right, well, speaking of vultures, Florida. Everyone in Florida is going to be like, fuck you guys. No, but I think it's time for Florida or Fiction.
Florida or Fiction.
I love it. I know, we have the lights.
Yeah.
Lights around. Everybody's excited. I literally never know. I never know if these are going to be...
Yeah, me neither.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Florida man tries to evade arrest by dressing as a flamingo in a parade.
See, I believe that.
Oh, yeah, that sounds very believable.
It's fiction.
Dang it!
Oh, well,
But
damn.
but not a bad idea. I feel like.
Yeah, you would get away, I think, in Florida.
I feel like that's like the best way to, like, what's that movie? I don't know. There's so many movies where the killer gets away and escapes in like a parade or a town.
Yeah, just like
Or
blends in with a
the
crowd.
Yeah.
There's so many people, and you could just dress as a flamingo and run off.
Yeah. In Florida, you
Happened-
probably could put a bathing suit on and run off.
Yeah.
That's true.
Throw on the Speedo and just jog off.
No one would know. All right. Yeah, see, that one, it's totally believable. So these
Yeah,
are
that
easy
sounds
to fool
believable.
you because so much crazy shit happens down there. You're like, yeah.
Yes, and that would have been mild for
Yes.
Florida.
Yeah.
But Naeem, you are right because I think you mentioned the sunshine law, which
Yes.
is why we know so much. Like it's because they kind of make the things more public. So that's why it's. But also, fucked up shit goes on down there.
Oh, for sure.
So
What?
that too. All right, the second one. Florida man urinates on $10,500 worth of Spam and Vienna sausages at a Sam's Club.
I am outraged if this
What?
is true.
No, that was not true. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's wasting that
Outraged.
type of food.
It's true.
Damn it. What the fuck?
What a waste of so much good spam.
Yeah, why'd he do that?
I
What the hell,
know.
man?
I love Vienna sausages.
Yes. Thank you.
What did he get fired from this place?
I don't know. I think he ended up like he was hanging out there, and then like went to pay, like did it, like, and then they were saying like it looked like activity that's similar to urination, which I'm like, just say he peed.
Yeah,
like,
he
and
pissed
then
on
I
it.
think he tried to like pay for shit and leave after taking a giant like. I assume he was wasted because I've seen this behavior before on like in New York City. I saw a grown businessman who was wasted on the train just not go to the bathroom and just start pissing all over the floor.
What
and he
the
walked off.
hell?
Oh.
He walked off like nothing was wrong. So,
Oh, just fucking pissed on himself.
yeah. And he was like in a button-down shirt. Like I was like, you have kids. Like you're going
Yep.
home to your wife and kids, and you just took a massive piss all over the floor.
That's
Just a
alcoholic behavior right there.
Yeah, it
face was
is.
so
What?
red.
Just
He is,
pissing
yeah.
on yourself?
Yeah.
He's an alcoholic for sure.
Yeah. All right. The third one. Naked Florida man drinks 2 liters of vodka, burns down house, baking cookies on a George Foreman grill.
What,
The only
yo?
reason I think this one might be fake is because 2 liters of vodka would kill you, right?
Yeah. I don't know. But
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking vodka, but very specific. So I believe it.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I don't know if like the two like I don't know. I have to double check that, but he almost killed himself and like this like the firefighters I think rescued him before he was like about to die. And then
What?
later I think they went back and saw he was trying to bake cookies on a George Foreman grill.
Cookies on the Foreman grill is crazy. What the hell?
Those things catch fire, I think, so easily.
He was
Yeah.
wasted and he thought he was a visionary. He's like, I'm going to make grilled cookies. It's going to be amazing.
What?
Yeah.
That's
those are the 3 I have.
crazy. How do you even try to like mash them down? It was just
I don't know. Just eat the cookie dough at that point, my
Yeah,
man.
like, what?
You're drunk. You don't need to bake them. Don't
that's
cook them.
fucking stupid.
Oh, that's so dumb. All right. That's true. How did he live after 2 liters of vodka?
Yeah,
Sweet
2 liters
Jesus.
of vodka is crazy.
That's insane. I would
He
die.
might have been a big man.
That's true. I
He
guess
could've
I'm
been
like
huge.
thinking of a as someone who's 5'3" and 115,
Yeah,
and I'm over
he
here
could've
like I'd
been-
die.
Yeah, exactly. He could have been 6'5", 300 pounds.
That's true. That's true. That's so much vodka though.
That's so much vodka and a dumbass idea. Of all the things to make on a George Foreman, cookies? Come on, bro.
That's so dumb. That's making me want cookies though. All right. What last words do we have?
Okay, so this one is from Humphrey Bogart. He said, I should have never switched from scotch to martinis.
Ooh.
He thinks that's the cause of his death, which
Damn.
I think it was really his esophageal cancer, which did him in. But by the time he found out in 1954, it was too late.
Wow.
And he uttered these words to his wife, Lauren Bacall. and their children.
That sounds like such a comforting thing to say. Your last words to your beloved, and you're like, damn, shouldn't have started drinking martinis, huh?
Yeah, right? Like, what? Of all the things to say, you say that last?
She's like, great, honey, love you too.
Right.
The kids are like, all right, bye, Dad.
Yeah, you talking about the what you should have been drinking. Hey, how about say something more loving to your family? What the fuck?
Those are kind of badass. I guess that's sort of a badass way to go out, though, right? Like
It is, but it's selfish as hell.
it's selfish as hell. I would like to think, right, you'd be able to say something loving to your family, or like maybe even make a joke.
Yeah, I like going out on a joke.
Going out on a joke, right? That'd be yeah. All right, well. Hell yeah. So Humphrey Bogart's last words. Let us know in the comments if you guys think that James Scott is guilty or not. I'm super curious what y'all
You guys
think.
think he's guilty? Did he cause this flood? I don't know. The Great Flood of what year was it? 1990.
1993.
3?
In Illinois. And where was it? It was Quincy, Illinois, Missouri. I guess it was like on the border.
Illinois, yeah.
So it like flooded out a bunch of towns in both states and blocked you from going to Illinois from Missouri for
That's
like
right.
200.
And stopped your wife from stopping you from partying. That's the major thing. Is that it stopped wives everywhere.
Here's the problem, though. I feel like he stopped the party with the flood.
He stopped the party. That's the
No party.
He
after
stopped
that.
everything. He kind of stopped everything.
He stopped everything. Maybe he didn't stop partying though. Maybe he was like, woo.
Right.
He was on some raft with
Most
a bunch of
importantly-
drugs. He's like, yeah.
Right. Most importantly, though, he stopped the wives.
He stopped the wives. That is one way to do it.
And if you're gonna do a crime, yo, don't kill nobody. I think that's the lesson for today.
You know what? You're right. We're always talking about don't murder people, and he didn't.
Don't kill nobody, bruh. They do other crimes. Don't kill nobody.
Yeah. Ruin their livelihoods and their businesses, but don't kill them.
Don't kill them. You don't gotta kill anybody.
No.
You can flood out their basement. You can ruin their car. You can ruin their job. Don't kill them.
I guess I would rather have my life, right? Like if I lost everything, it would suck, but I wouldn't be dead.
Yes. Yeah, if I had somebody actively trying to ruin my life, I would be happier with that than somebody actively trying to kill me. I'd be way happier with that.
How do you stop someone from actively trying to ruin your life, though?
Oh, it's fucking impossible.
You have to kill them. Like that's the only way.
Yeah, that's the only way. Yeah, yo, somebody try to ruin everything because they're going to just keep thinking of new ways to ruin shit.
Yeah. Or they keep coming after you.
Damn, but then now you're trying to kill them.
Then the hunter becomes the hunted. All right, Naeem, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Naeem2_Ali. Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all the places. And I got some comedy shows coming up, so I don't know, check out my Instagram. Find me there.
Yep, all those places. Go support Naeem. You can
What
find
about you,
me
Zia?
on Twitter and Instagram at Zia_land and Zialand everywhere else. OnlyFans, YouTube. I'm streaming all the time. It's XIALAND. That's always a fun time. And we will be back next week with maybe murder.
Ooh, maybe.
Maybe more murder.
Possibly.
Bye.
True that, true that.